מלאכו שאינו צריכו לגופו. In Shabbos we need מלאכת מחשבת. If somebody digs a hole on Shabbos, but actually he's not interested in that hole, he needs to take some dirt. And the hole is memelo made without intention. You don't need that hole. We have a machlokes between Rabbi Shimon and Rabbi Yehuda in Masechta Shabbos. Rabbi Yehuda is mechayev, and Rabbi Shimon is poter because he needs a maleches shetzricho legufo. The reason why Rabbi Shimon is poter malachos she'enu tzricho legufo is a machlokes between Rashi and Tosafot. Rashi is in Masechta Chagigo and Tosafot in Masechta Shabbos. Rashi says, we learn from the Mishkan that you need maleches machshebes, which means you have to create something l'shem the Mishkan. So if you don't have maleches machshebes l'shem the Mishkan, it's possible for the Mishkan, and Shabbos we learn from the Mishkan. Therefore, Rabbi Shimon poter, if somebody does, a malocho she'eno tzricho legufo. Tosfos argues, and he says, the reason why we pater, Rabbi Shimon pater, a malocho she'eno tzricho legufo, because it's not dome to the Mishkan, and in the Mishkan you need malocho atzorech legufo, but nothing to do with maleches machshebes, Tosfos says. So Rashi says, malocho she'eno tzricho legufo, if you take the offer from the hole, and you're making a hole, that is considered a malocho she'eno maleches machshebes. Tosfos hold it is maleches machshebes, but it's not dome to the Mishkan. What would be if somebody does a malocho for a mitzvah to bring a chole to the base cholim? Is the Rashba wants to say that's considered a malocho she'eno tzricho legufo and is potur. And Rab Shlomo Kliger wants to use this Rashba to be matir to carry a person to the base of Medrash to say Kaddish through a Carmelis, because this is considered a malocho she'enu tzricho legufo. He doesn't need the person over there. It's for a mitzvah. And he brings down that most poskim say a malocho she'enu tzricho legufo is only also miderabonon. So we have a klal. When you have a shvuz, the shvuz, letzorech mitzvah, is muter. So carrying a person through a Carmelis is also a reshus harabim derabonon. To say Kaddish is letzorech mitzvah, is a shvuz, the shvuz, letzorech mitzvah, and is matir. But this is very difficult to understand because we learn from the Mishkan, and the Mishkan was a malocho letzorech mitzvah, and we still call it maleches machshebes. So what is the pshat in the Rashba? And the Masham wants to say that perhaps that's the reason why Tosfos argues with Rashi, but we still have to understand Rashi and the Rashba. How can they say that a mitzvah is considered malocho she'eno tzricho legufo when we learned from the Mishkan, and the Mishkan itself was a mitzvah? In Shalshin Shuvas, Mishnas Sochir wants to be mehalek between a mitzvah which is a tikkun and a mitzvah which is a kilkul. For example, to build a Mishkan is a tikkun. To tear the clothing, a korea lemeis, or to tear the clothing to cool down his ka'as, such a kilkul is not considered a maleches machshebes. And the Divrei Yatziv also is maskim to this pshat. If somebody's father asks him to cook for him on Shabbos or drive him for Shabbos, why don't we say that the mitzvahs kivud av should be doiche Shabbos? Because, like the Rashba says, a mitzvah is a chisoron maleches machshebes. But the Gemara says meferesh, no, you're not supposed to listen to your father. Hu be'ato chayovim bichvoidi. But according to what we just said, depends. If the father tells you to do a tikkun, that is maleches machshebes. If the father tells you to make a kilkul, maybe in such a case, you are allowed to listen to the father, minatoiro. Binyan beis hamikdosh is not doiche Shabbos. Rabbi Yosef Engel as a kasher. Why don't, according to the Rashba, we should say should be doiche Shabbos, since the beis hamikdosh is a mitzvah, and a mitzvah is a maleches she'enu maleches machshebes, and it should be able to be doiche Shabbos. A malocho she'enu tzricho legufo is only a isur derabonon, and we have a klal ein shvuz b'mikdosh. So Ibazoi, he says you should be able to build the beis hamikdosh on Shabbos. So he answers in the Yotziv, according to this, that is an afkimina between a tikkun and a kilkul, binyan beis hamikdosh a tikkun. That's called malochos machshebes and malocho she'tzricho legufo. In Chemdas Yisrael says a different teretz. Mitzvah is a malocho she'enu tzricho legufo because we have a klal. Mitzvos lav lehenos nitenu. A mitzvah is a all al tzavoreinu. That's the loshon from Rashi in Rosh Hashanah, Taf Chof Ches Med Aleph. מה שאין כן בבניין בית המקדש is לכפורו על עוונותינו. השראת השכינה between Yisrael לאבינו שבשמיים. That's not considered at all. In such a case, we say a mitzvah lehenus nitna is a malocho atzich legufo. Emelo, you cannot learn from here to be born in the Beis Hamikdash on Shabbos.